Man, this your man Sheed, man, from To The Point Podcast.
Yeah, I'm here. Robbie Khan, I'm present.
Welcome, welcome. I see everybody joining in. Welcome, welcome. This is our family here. This is To The Point family. Point the fingers in the comments, y'all. Don't forget that. Let me know, you know what I mean? Make me feel good about y'all being with us, man. Let me know y'all with us.
Right,
I'm talking about and the re-up, right?
right.
He's talking about a legend in the game, man.
Right,
Somebody that's super stamped in the game, man.
right,
He
right.
uh we lost him to an unfortunate situation, man. You know what I mean? But this
Force.
guy was a real stamp in the hip hop game, man. The boy DMX, man.
Yeah, right.
DMX was a ball. And listen, I just seen a little memorial, man. I think it was his anniversary or something. Wait, sign. And he had twins, and the twins they went out and visited him at the grave and all that, man. It was real heart, you know. It really touched my heart, you know what I mean?
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, daughter. Yeah, so you know what some songs DMX had, man, that you like the most, that y'all like the most, man.
Me,
Out his Rolodex.
uh,
Wait some to law
and I
me.
ain't being nothing but as real as I can be right now. I like all of his songs the most.
Right. Wait
And
some to law, son.
I don't know one song I like the least that I can point out and say I ain't like that song that much. I don't know. I like them all now. Well, if I was to try to lean that way a little bit.
Somebody said I'm slipping. Yeah, that was a heavy one.
Yeah, see, that was one. See, man,
Nephew said I'm
that boy,
slipping. I'm falling. I can't get up. That was a one.
I I can't think of what song I like now on some remixes.
Right.
That's where I think he was really showing his behind that.
On the remixes.
Yeah.
Point out one.
All right. The joint he did with Jay-Z. I think it was him, Jay-Z, and Beans.
Salaam. What was the name of that joint?
Money, more cash, more hoes.
Ooh, I
More hoes.
forgot about
Money,
that
more cash, more hoes.
one.
Right?
More money, more cash, more hoes.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's one. Then he had another one when he was on a joint with, was it the Reservoir Dogs? No, it was a joint with Jay-Z, the
Right.
Locks. Then DMX came on last like the Jay-Z. He killed it. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
It was the Locks. It was somebody before the Locks. Then it was
Anybody know this song he referencing? Put it in the comments.
then it was the Locks. Then it was somebody, might have been Cameron. Then it was Jay-Z. Then it was DMX. That was the verse when Jay-Z said, you know what? That don't even matter. Because what DMX said was the cherry on top. And Jay-Z was the cream of that joint. He was the cream. The cream rise up.
Anybody know this song he referencing? I'm forgetting it. Strike
DMX,
my memory, man.
DMX put the cherry on that joint. I mean, I can find it real quick.
What's my name? Yeah.
That's it. What's my name?
No, somebody said DMX, what's my name was heavy too. Said the beat was crazy. Big Meat say that.
What you want? It said, what y'all, oh yeah, what y'all bees want from a nigga. That's the joint I was talking about with Cisco. That's a hot joint. But I'm talking.
He said, what's my name? I don't think that's the same, John.
I'm talking about the remix. No, it wasn't the remix, it was the song.
Right.
It was the collabo with Jay-Z, DMX, the Locks, and I think it had Cameron on there. It was somebody else on there.
If anybody could think of that song, but yeah, DMX.
But nevertheless, right? Nevertheless, we don't get stuck, hung up on the hang on there. Boy was solidified. He was approved. he was a hip hop. I can't say pioneer, but he was a hip hop. He took hip hop to another. He turned the page of the book when it comes to hip hop. And it was not because he was so much a powerful rapper. He was a powerful personality. You
Got
understand what
you.
I'm saying? His personality, when he stepped in the room, he had to say nothing. You knew he was in the room just by everybody else awkward now disposition.
Yeah, he bought an aura.
Yeah, he put a hell of an aura whenever he stepped into the place. If you ain't know he was in there, you felt somebody was in the room. You didn't see he was in the room yet. He was that type boy.
Right. I'ma
And
say
then,
this here.
check it
I'ma
out. He
go ahead.
spread it that all the way through Hollywood, and he about to take that and turn that to another page of the book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he was doing stuff other people did, but not quite like him.
Right.
And the closest thing I can say was almost that he was almost, but he was even running a different race, was
She said
Tupac.
she said her favorite what y'all bees want from a nigga. Okay, my daughter.
You
Now
know what I
listen,
mean?
I want to say this here, right? About my man. Jay-Z, you're not all, everybody got Jay-Z at the top of the food chain, right? And rightfully so. Like he took that spot. But one thing that lets me know that main man wasn't no bargain for real is
Yes, he
because,
was. That question, I'm sorry, she. That question that boy just wrote, that Meech wrote that,
what was it?
his delivery was so epic. Within the first few seconds, his bars grab you. That's what I said.
Yup,
That's real
yup.
rap. That's just what he do. What you're saying is his set-offs would get your attention so much that you'll be all the way in, right from the rip. That's a special talent. Every rapper can't do that. But my
Yup.
fault, Shake. My fault.
No, that's good. This all our show. Now listen, what I want to key in on is this. The showmanship. Listen to me, man. Jay-Z say, I'ma come behind him, man. He like got the crowd on super smash. He
Right?
said, I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Right?
You hear me? Super smash. He got the whole crowd. I'm talking about big time crowd. You know what I mean? And Jay-Z said, man, I'm sitting back there pacing saying, damn, I gotta come behind this boy head, man. That's when I knew. I said,
He
DMX a
ain't no bar.
problem. He a problem, man. Problem, man. Going too soon, this guy, man. He's a good guy, too,
Yeah, man.
man.
He ripped, man. That's
Big
ripped, man.
up to his family, his
That.
kids, man. Hold y'all head for this guy. This guy stamped y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
You
Y'all
know what I mean?
solidified with that one there, man. The kids, the family, y'all can somebody be proud of, man. You know what I mean? Y'all can hold them. Matter of fact, y'all can hold him up. Y'all don't gotta hold him down. He did that for y'all with his life. Now y'all can
Yep.
hold him up. Put him up
Yep.
high. Real rap.
Listen,
All right.
cold beverage segment, right?
Yeah, here we go.
Allegedly, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett is facing another mock or alleged divorce with a big number on it. This time it's $400 million divorce.
Mm, mm, mm.
What's known and solidified in this situation is this. They don't have a prenup. So that's why every time you hear about the divorce, because this about the second or third play with this over a couple years span, you hear number games, 350 million, 400 million. So I'm going to say this. If this ain't the real thing, whenever the real thing come, somebody going to be in deep trouble for some money, man. They talking 400 million split and there's no prenup. How you feel about that, Mr. Rod?
Mm.
and go in on the prenup vibe for me. And you know what I mean? It's because that's a deep topic in itself, man.
All right, look, bro.
When that money involved with these couples.
Shake, I'm damn near dubbing. I'm damn near dubbing over that broom, right?
Right.
And I ain't got shit. I ain't nowhere. I'm still trying to climb up the mountaintop, man. Right?
Right.
And I'm being as real as possible, right? I would love to get $400 million. I would love for my wife to get $400 million. I would love her to get 50 million and me get 350. I would love me to get 50 million and she get 350. However we get $400 million together, if we ain't come together many moons ago and said, just for security reasons, I don't want to take nothing from you. I want you to take nothing from me. Let's sign on this dotted line here and say we can secure what we got right now, what you make in the future. You can keep that in case we decide that we ain't loving each other the way you or I deserve to be loved, right? And if that decision do happen and you didn't sign that, there's no reason for nobody to be mad. There's only reason to be happy. Check it out.
Right.
On the mature tip, right? You married this person. You want this person to have something,
Right.
right? You was trying to get it together, right? But what y'all got together, y'all now decided not to go to try to get no more together. What y'all have gotten already should be divided equally. No matter, see, it goes like this, right?
Yeah.
You got 10 cents, I got $1. You got a dime, I got a Washington. It don't make my dollar no more worth than your 10 cents. You might blow my freaking head off over your 10 cents, man.
Right.
Because your 10 cents mean that much to you.
Right.
And my dollar, I might be generous enough to say you can have 90 cents. But them two things never meet in the middle. I might get my head blown off, right? Or I might be a generous butthole and just give my money away freely.
Right.
That's what a prenup is all about, homie.
So let me ask you,
Yeah.
are you pro prenup or you against it?
I'm not against it and I'm not for it. It's for the individual people. In my case, if me and my wife get $400 million and we can't make it no more going forward, I'm going to be very, very happy if I had made $400 million, and I'm going to split my money with the woman I love for how many years now? I just said 17, right? Why would I want to give the woman I love for 17 years, leave her with nothing?
Right.
Right? And
But
why
see,
would she leave me with nothing?
right there you go. I was great saying the flip side to that. Why would she see this is what I think, Con, right? This is what I think.
All right.
I believe this, right? And this is not realistic, right? That meaning that this is not going to always happen in every case, right? But what I believe the origin of this should be, right, is the very thing that should be the origin of the communion, right, at the beginning. And it should be that each person involved developed some thorough know about each other, and all for that develop some trust, right? And I believe that if that is a struggle being established at the beginning, right? I don't believe it should go that far into the marriage to begin with, to be even talking about prenups and this and that and the third. So a prenup to me, is saying at the time of the union, the communion and the union, right? Both of them got a subliminal red flag that they're saying, I don't, without saying with words, I don't trust you enough, right? To trust that if we split, you're not going to take my bread. You feel what I'm talking about?
Man, I feel that.
So, so, so I believe that if a person even had to, if two people even had to have that discussion at the table, is something deficient before that they didn't really establish amongst each other, that genuine, real trust, and know that whether we agree, disagree, whether we last long or not, this is not the type person to do that to me. They're a fair person. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
And if you haven't established that, how we still even talking marriage for years to even get to the part of divorce, to even get to encounter that, to play this card of prenup and I'm cleaning you out, because some jokers get cleaned out.
Check it out.
And I'm just saying to myself, they didn't know they was going to do that.
Check it out, right?
Yeah.
A clean out is different from a prenup. See, a prenup, what happens usually, people get upset because they don't think it's a fair split. The man might feel as though he busted his behind off, lacing his boots, getting out there in the oil well, digging and hustling, grinding and shaking. When he feels as though he was the most of the breadwinner, when it comes down for the split, he don't want it to be even split. Then, on the other side, if the woman was the breadwinner, right? Let's take Oprah, for example. She's so slick and so smart and so ahead of the curve in the 8 ball, she never even decided to get married or have a baby or have children.
Gotcha.
You understand what I'm saying? Because I believe that's the way of playing security, right? But it's also being very selfish. And me, I'm not a selfish dude. So if I had $100 million, I would be, that's the area where I could get played out. But see, I'm going to tell everybody there right now.
Why you say that, God?
Well, I'm going to tell you why it could happen to me.
Right.
I just told you I'm not selfish.
Right.
A selfish person is going to go in and say, you got to sign this for me to get your love. I mean, for me to give you my love, you got to sign this paper. You're going to get money while you with me. You're going to get money. I got money. You're going to get money. But sign this paper. It's all manipulation. It's a forecast of negativity, right? In the event that this don't work out the way I projected to, I don't want to get rear-ended because she had nothing to do with this $100 million or he had nothing to do with this $100 million.
Right.
The whole trick about getting married is becoming one, and then what mine is yours, but yours is mine. Like I just said, if you got 10 cents and I got $1, and I come try to steal your 10 cents, you might blow my head off.
Right.
And trust me, if the shoe was in reverse, not you personally, but I got 10 cents and this man got more than me already, and you try to come take something from me, I'm hurting you. I'm doing my best to try to not let you take nothing from me if I can't do nothing else. Right?
Right.
Same thing go in reverse. Like I just said. If I'm the
Right.
man with $1 and you got 10 cents and you come to me humbly and graceful and courteous,
Yeah.
I
I
might
get
give
that.
you,
I get that. I'm
right?
gonna get
But that applies to this shit. That
right.
applies to when you get married. You should want to have something to break up with, man. You should want to have $400 million to break up with the person you love for so long, but y'all got this hill that y'all can't get over together. All right, we don't gotta make this hill together. If I can make it over the hill, you can't make it. All right, if you can make it and I can't make it, cool.
So
Don't leave me down here broke.
where it become unfair and uneven at when the person try to get the majority that didn't earn it? Is that what you know? Maybe.
It becomes uneven when it's not a prenup. It was a marriage though. And the woman or the man is now suing their partner for spousal neglect or spousal abuse. And they taking the kids and it's not a friendly divorce. Now the divorce entails you getting sued for $385 million out of your $400 million. She ain't no even split shit. This is a take.
This with malice.
Yeah, this is a take.
Yeah.
This ain't no coming to the table because we didn't sign a prenup and we got how many years in, and now we at what they call it a deal breaker, and we had a deal breaker. Why would you want to see me dead broke? You kind of kill break me.
That's malicious.
Yeah, you hear the difference? It's a
Yeah, I get
deal
it.
break and it's a kill break. I got $400 million. Why would I want to see my wife on zero at the bottom of the hill?
And vice
I
versa.
can't make it up there. Come
And
on,
vice
man.
versa.
We men, man. We men, man. If you
So
can't
so
do
so
that, you don't
so
get married.
so
You know what I
peep
mean?
game,
Don't
kind.
get married.
Peep game.
Yeah, what it do?
So what you think is the better course of action, just by your opinion, to in those with everything we weighing up, to get the prenup or to trust each other throughout the course, and then everybody play fair ball?
All right, I can only answer that question for me
Right.
and for Ken. All right, for Mr. Rob, that's how you started off, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Mr. Rob perspective, right? And babe, I'm an old man, everybody, but I got that name when I was 6, right?
Right.
I've been a man
Been Mr. Rob since 6. Go ahead.
since 6, right? And, this is the twist. If I didn't trust her enough, I wouldn't marry her.
That's what I'm saying.
No matter how much money I had.
You see, you saying what I'm saying, home.
Because guess what? Because I can flip all the money up,
Alaikum,
yeah,
daughter.
get it again. You understand? If not, somebody gonna kill me, or I'm gonna die on the effort, on the attempt to get it back. And I know 1,000, not 1,000, but I got a lot of tricks in my bag to get money.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
How
So,
everybody feel about the prenup thing? Put
so
it in the
like,
comments.
so like, if
I want
me
to
and
see the
my people
comments.
ever came to that part of the page of the book, and me had ground up 400 million, no matter if I'm going to work every day and she stay home, taking care of the house, making sure I ain't burglarize the house, she's still doing a part of the job that I can't do
Wait,
while I'm at work.
Shantallah, hey, daughter. Go ahead. I'm
Now she
sorry.
playing Sharif for the house. While I'm at work, my wife is Sharif for my house. I can't do both jobs. You understand? Now, when I come home, I got to be gracious and hope she be as courteous as I'm being gracious. When them two things meet together, it becomes romantic. It becomes a harmony. But if you come in the house after work and you come in the house with all bitters, and she in there and she all frustrated, that ain't never gonna be friendly. You get what I'm saying?
Got you.
but that makes up
So
for
you saying
a
basically it's case by case.
no. For me, it's this. I
Right.
wouldn't marry nobody if I felt as though I wanted a prenup. I wouldn't ask
Right.
that person to marry me. Me.
Hey, listen, that's my same sentiments,
You know what I
man,
mean?
with that. Let everybody in the comments real quick, let me know how y'all feel about that. But listen, right?
No, no,
Another
real quick,
cold
right?
beverage.
Watch this real quick, right? I really believe like, man, she ain't getting none
I
of
want to
my
pop another cold
get
beverage.
none of my bread. I'm keeping
What
all
you
my
say?
bread. But go ahead, my bad shit.
No, listen, another one, right? Cold beverage
Yeah,
is alleged, right? I mean, it's rumors. Use
right,
the right vocab.
right,
The
right.
rumor is a rumor saying that Rihanna and ASAP Rocky are breaking up, and not coincidentally, but timely and right on time with us just bigging that couple up, right? I'm saying that's my next power couple and all this, right? For alleged cheating allegations where ASAP Rocky was supposedly been having an affair with Rihanna's shoe designer for her line. Now, since then, the young lady came, she came to social media denying everything, saying it was a plot, it was an evil scheme, and she also went on to say, I'm not only going to remove myself from that rumor, right? Right? But I'm also going to clarify for the people I love, which is both of them, and there's nothing going on with them. So it stands as a rumor right now, but they spread it around. You know what I mean? Tell me something, Con.
Ma, do this for me one time, right?
Yeah.
Uh, you describe to me your feelings on how you feel since you made the comment, and I came ride with that comment, but I want to hear your rebuttal on them being a power couple and
Okay.
how you feel about the girl response to the rumor about her and ASAP Rocky having an affair. Well, not an affair, sleeping
Okay.
on the back, because they ain't married yet.
As it relates to the power couple thing, right? I see potential, right? Because ASAP Rocky, I believe, has potential. I've seen him across his. I've been watching him across his career. He's a stamp. He stamped his name in the rap game. He also stamped his name in um, other things like modeling and fashion, and he moves around right in a way that I believe he has some sort of noodle, some sort of brains. So I believe he has potential, right, to meet up with her somewhere on money, and that's just my opinion. With saying that, I call him a potential my next power couple because I believe that they possess and they show the
They
people
always some truth.
to rumor. That's what they possess, you know, for them to be able to get at that money and have both brains to merge together and they moving around in the public eye and they looking good and people cheering them on, you know what I'm saying? They got a baby coming, not saying that they would be on Jay-Z and Beyonce level, right? Far as them rightfully owning that spot, how they took it. But I believe as it relates to modeling themselves behind them, they would do a good job. That's the answer to that part, right?
Right.
The second thing is, like Big Meech said, in the back of your mind, one would say, on a regular tip, if there's no truth to this, then where did the whole story come from? Right? Who set the rumor off if they don't know something? Right? It may be that they don't want that dirt in the public like that, or Rihanna. I think Rihanna's that type of woman that she would try to call it back and calm it down for the public, even if it were some truth to it. Something tells me she that type of woman. I can only speculate off the rumor, right? So I can't say he did it. I can't say he didn't do it. I'm going to stay on neutral turf, as you should with a rumor, until things has been proven and established, right? But I will say, if that is the case and that comes out to be true, then ASAP Rocky just played himself out of position with a woman that he should have tried to keep happy and under the wing, man. Right? For some split, for a different split. And men tend to think with they private more than this one up here. And for the life of me, I don't understand that, because that always been a weakness in my eyes and in my opinion. If a man can't control this down here, the head down here with the head up here, right? So
Yep.
I think that if that's the case and it comes out that the allegations are true, he played himself way out of position, man. And who knows if he get another shot at that kind of title, man. You know what I mean?
Man, shake, right?
Yeah.
This right here is the milkshake, man.
Right.
Milkshake, man. This cold beverage here is the milkshake, man. Real rap, man.
In what sense? Give it to me.
I was so much pumping them, right, that hearing what you said would hit me cold. It's like it was cold blooded. You know what I mean? It's a cold blooded hit to what I previewed them being, right?
Right.
So now I'm skeptical of wanting what I hear to be true. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But the cold joint hit me. It's like a nigga hit you with a sucker punch, but it's cold blooded. It wasn't just a sucker punch. It's somebody that was on your ass and you was in 8th grade. I was playing ball and you elbowed me, and down the next end of the court, niggas stole you. Wow, out of nowhere. It's cold blooded
Right.
sucker punch, right? I don't want to think it's true.
Right.
right? That ain't my first thought. My first thought is hate. That
Mm.
boy got a girl that's in love with him that got $1 billion, right? And I tend to think if he had enough sense to say hi to her, he knew she had $1 billion already. And when she
Right.
said hi back, he got a response and a smile back.
What are you saying, son?
I believe he cut everybody off that was in his Rolodex and gave her his 100% uh, unadulterated attention. I believe it is just a rumor.
Gotcha.
That rumors are true.
Right.
He's a young man, but I'm gonna tell you something my wife said. 3, 4 days ago, she said, you know Rihanna and ASAP Rocky gonna get broke up. I said, no, they
Wow.
not.
She
She said that
predicted. She predicted.
she said this 4 days ago.
Right.
And she told me why.
Mm.
And she didn't say it was the shoe design or nothing like that. But she said he gonna cheat on her. He's still too young. They both too young. She even said she might cheat on him.
Whoa.
You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Can't be even avoid the thieving. But what happened happened, if that rumor is true, right? Now, this is the the thin line that he played with, right? He played with this. I would suggest no young man out there right now play with this. I don't care how much Romeo you think is, or how much tightening the bedroom you think is, and whatever you think is about yourself. You can feel that way about yourself, but you don't gotta let another woman feel that way about you. Keep them marveling over you and wanting you. You understand? But the woman you jump over the broom with, and she got a billy goat, and you gonna mess with a flea, you really a flea. Bottom line. And I don't think he did that.
You
And
see
I
that,
hope he did
Nizzy?
that. But if he did do that, ASAP Rocky and Flea Shake, he never deserved that girl for the rip. You know what I mean? But he played with this. I'm sorry, baby, I ain't gonna do it again. Yada 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 yada.
Damn. You gotta be some hella nigga, right? To convince Billy Goat Beauty mogul chick
Right,
after you play yourself once out of the position to get her to bite that. I ain't gonna do it again, babe. If you play
right.
that card,
Yep,
if she bite that, is a couple things going on that I don't think works in her favor. Either one.
right,
I think she's uh not what her presentation is,
right.
meaning she may have some uh issues of esteem or something that make her go for a man carrying her like that, especially at her level of the game.
And so
Right?
ask you a question real fast. Let me
Yeah.
cut my hair real fast, right? Because that bring up a little bring up a nice joint right here. I know we about to get to that. Let me drop this in
Right.
real fast, right? Riri got Riri got she Billy Ghost status, right?
Right. Somebody said they bet he did it. Go
And
ahead.
they're not married, right?
Meech said that.
And they're not married, so she don't got to worry about breaking down no money or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Will Smith is married, right? And Will Smith made out of 400 million that they got, he made 350,
Right.
right? He made 50 million. She ain't no flea, right? But she did a flea move. Jada Pinkett did a flea move. And just 5 minutes ago, even though she did a flea move, I still feel as though Will Smith should be generous enough to say, here go 200 million. You can rock and roll, right? And I love you never less and never no more. I mean, we keep it right there and avoid the stealing, all that. And if you can't get up this hill, something can't go no further.
That's a stand-up guy you mentioning. But go ahead.
You know what I mean? But see, on the flip side of it is, she got a billion goats. They ain't married. If he stabbed her in the back like that, you know my favorite saying, man. Be honest, shoot that nigga for shit and sue him for stinking, man. Bottom line.
Only if.
Right, but see,
Only if.
I tell you how I feel about that word, too. I'm
Right.
bad at that word, man. I don't like that word. I don't believe that he did that.
Right.
But if he did do that, she should shoot him with a shit gun, man. Shoot him rich. Make it smell like Dookie because he gonna be a flea. He gonna have nothing but fleas and flies being around.
Fleas and ticks, huh?
Fleas and flies and because that's the flea move, man.
Yeah, fleas and ticks on him, huh?
Right? Put yourself in her shoes, man. You got $1 billion. Some young man, you see her eye, it's a twinkle, you get attracted to the twinkle. She say 1 or 2 words to you, cut your ear. She come around you one day, she got the right smell you like. Y'all get the rustle in the bedroom, her jump up and down game is crazy.
Right.
She know how to talk to your mom and be around your sisters. You put on a roster.
Little Nizzy said if he did, he messed that money up.
You understand what I'm saying? You put on the roster, right?
Some people think he did, some people think he didn't in here. I'm gonna just be fair and say I'm gonna wait till it come out in the wash, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Nevertheless, if I got $1 billion and the girl do out to me, cuts my twinkle, and I cut that twinkle, and she whisper and say hi, and all this and that, and we get together and do our 1-2 thing, and her talk game is on proper, and talk to my mom, they get along, and she gets signed up.
Right.
Now, if she stabbed me in the back and crossed me and Diddy Bob out the back door me with Joe Snow, I mean, she got to keep it moving.
Yup. Respectfully. Keep it moving. That's how I play too, yo.
Snow, I ain't hating that. I mean,
yeah. Listen.
See, in that move, that wasn't the proper break. It wasn't no honor in that. It was all disrespectful. So why I got to be respectful now that you then damaged my name and put dirt on my name, make me look ridiculous, and I still got to give you $200 million? That's when you get dollar. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of the hill, I'm up the hill now by myself with all my money.
Because then at that time, like I said at the very beginning, you played yourself out of position.
Yeah, he did. See, I keep saying that word, right? The rumor is he had not an affair. He cheated on his girlfriend, who's worth more than $1 billion. So he really just cheated on a girl, right? Not his wife, nothing like that. He cheated. But the highlighting point is she's worth $1 billion.
It's the highlighting point.
You gotta tie your camera up at some point. I would have tied her the moment I met her.
But tie that camera up
tizite
for that Billy Goat.
If I had $1 billion in my pocket, I'm cool. I mean, a girl got $1 billion. I might got 20 little chicks I'm messing with my $1 billion. They all got pocketbooks and shoes. But when I meet the $1 billion goat, these little fleas I'm running around with, they cut. ASAP. I ain't even call them, tell them they cut. I'm getting a new phone number, all that.
You said ASAP. It's funny you said that. ASAP.
Yeah, they cut.
ASAP, though.
I told you what Drake said, right?
Yeah, tell the people what Drake say, man.
Oh, Drake said, this might be a rumor or not, but I don't know, but I'm going to tell you how it came to me. Drake texted Rihanna and said, Yeah, let me get it right. Give me a second, Shake.
Rocky left you, man. You can come back to me
Yeah,
ASAP.
there you go. Yeah, right there you go.
Yeah, I remembered it.
Hit it again.
Yeah, I see the boy Rocky left you. You can come back this way ASAP.
ASAP. Yeah. I
ASAP.
got, listen, right? You know how I feel about Drake, man. I love his music, man. But he's a dirty dick, man. Bottom line, man. For a dirty dick boy, man.
Hey, listen.
He wanna, he really try to, you know what I mean? And he think that's fair play.
Right. Hey, listen, Kyle. I hope everything work out for that couple, man. I hope it is a rumor, and I hope they keep pushing, man, to the finish line to be that potential power that I think they could be, right? But let me ask you something.
What's up? Here we go. What's the up?
We've been around long enough to see rap graduate and evolve. A lot of different, ways, right? We've been through different generations to the point of now where rap is at, right?
Right,
I want to know a couple things from you,
right.
right? The first thing is I want to know, can you pinpoint who caused the shift or who is responsible for the vibe and the flow that a lot of the young bucks are doing now in general? The melodic, singing, rapping, all that sort of thing. And then it got branch offs, it got arms. The second question is, can you channel in on who set off some of these arms, like the drill, you know what I mean? They call it the drill, the trap, all them type things. Can you keep zero in the where this shift first came and who you think was responsible for that shift in the sound of the
Shake,
rap?
shake, right?
Yeah.
My guy right here, man. It's ironic, right? When, all right, when you hit me up with, let me ask you something,
Right.
you make me have to really, really think, man. I really,
Somebody say future. Go ahead.
um, uh, and I don't got no Google here, nothing like that.
SP Wiley
My
say
phone right
future.
here, my phone, other phone right here. I
Right.
ain't Googling nothing.
Right.
So check it out, right? And I ain't no hip hop historian, nothing like that, y'all. So don't think I'm from that page, from that school.
Yes, he is.
I
But go
mean,
ahead. Now he
I,
downplaying too much.
I just like, you know what I mean, our culture, man. And
Right.
I've been around Diddy bopping since it came. I was 11 years old when hip hop was born, so
Right.
I've been around before hip hop. But back to the grill, check the rhyme, right? All right, when the flows first start changing, so I
Mm-hmm.
can first put my finger on it. When it first start going into different flows and different rhythms over the track, different ways of connecting rhymes, and still ending up with something clever and something still on beat, 8 ball in the corner pocket, I'ma say the Bomb Squad did that. Yep, I really believe the
Yeah.
Bomb Squad started that, and I'm zero in on the Bomb Squad, and I think you're gonna remember who I'm talking about. Excuse me. If I remember, it was called the Bomb Squad, but I might have that wrong. But you correct me if that's wrong.
Right.
The Bomb Squad consisted of EPMD,
Right.
Eric Sherman, Keith Sweat,
No.
I mean
Keith Murray.
Murray,
Was
and
Redman down?
Redman got down, later. He wasn't from the rip. A lot of people got down later.
Mm-hmm.
And Don's Effects. Don's Effects changed the rap game. They showed people that you can be adventurous, you can use your imagination, you can be very different and still be very hot and very
Excuse me. Let me interject,
yeah.
Con.
Come on.
No, I mean to say, let me make it more clear. Who you think helped birth these styles now? Because if I'm listening to them guys you just named,
Uh-huh.
it ain't them to me, not
No,
at all.
I said I'm gonna isolate out of that crew,
Right, right.
and if it wasn't Don's Effects in 1987,
Some people put in who y'all think. Somebody said Future already. Go ahead.
1987, right? Who was, and you think, and yeah, I mean, memory bank, at that time, who changed the flows, the patterns, and they studied with a rap? Right? One, two,
That's Dies Effects, right?
right. So I'm gonna ask you, who before them did anything like that with lyrics? And I'm gonna tell
I
you,
I can't really put my finger on nobody
right? So it wasn't
before them.
so
Oh,
what?
all right. That's why you zeroed in on them. I get it.
It was Dodge Effects. They was part of the Bomb Squad. Now I'm gonna take you to 15 years later. It wasn't the only other person before that at that time that tried that anything different, and that was several years later after them. I believe that was Twister, but he didn't get no light at first. You had to be a real hip hop head to know he was with a group, and I forget the name of the group.
We
But he
was
was,
trying to reach for the group the other day, right?
yeah, I can't remember the group, but he was the only one out the group that branched off and then made a name for himself. And they all did that fast flow, right? He did it at another level, but it didn't branch off like these guys. These guys, I believe, really changed it around for the next upcoming generation to know that we could play with the lyrics and the bars again. And
Who?
it was what's them dudes' names?
That was Po Pimp. Yup, that's P. Wally. Go ahead.
He said, what did he say?
Po Pimp. That was them dudes. One of them, I think, or the whole squad.
Yeah, okay, right. Yeah, you're right. I thought it took my head, but they was called they the boys that what's the name found, Easy E found, and Biggie Small did the song with, and they got in the fight on stage the other day.
Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Bone
Somebody
Thugs
said
and
SP
Harmony,
Wally
right?
said that too.
Right, Bone Thugs and Harmony. They changed the game for what you're hearing now. So you're not hearing nobody doing that, but you are hearing people now singing on songs.
Right.
And Bone Thugs and Harmony was almost like a rap group, Boys the Men. You understand? That's why it was called Harmony. And all Boys the Men did was sing in harmony.
Right.
They rapped in harmony,
Yep.
right? They changed the rap flows and showed people once again you can be as eccentric and as creative as you can be with this thing called hip hop.
Right.
And you got people now that really like what people our age say. This new generation is mumbling over the beat. This mumble rap, this mumble ass rap, man. I'm like, man, that's the old heads our age say. I don't say that.
Right.
I love the youth. You know what I mean? I can't shout loud
Now,
enough. You give my 110%. Y'all got my vote.
let me tell you who I think.
Yeah.
I think Bone Thugs set it off for dudes and that other crew that what's the name was in we was talking about from Chicago with the Pope Pimp and all them. I think they set it off for the Rod Waves and the Roddy Rich type boys, right? I think Lil Wayne and Future is the trendsetters for most of the other ones. And I believe, I know for a fact that drill was taken from overseas, but they brought it over here and tweaked it, you know what I mean, to the point like the Chirac boys, and now you got the New Yorkers doing a lot of that drill. You know what I mean? People saying T-Pain, Ja Rule, Lil Wayne. That's good answers, but I think if I have to zero in on the guys that really, really, I believe took a page out, that these little guys took a page out book, I would say Lil Wayne, Future, and like I said, them other guys we mentioned with this Bone Thugs and Harmony in them, no doubt Rod Wave and Roddy Ricch, them dudes got the vibe from them. That's what I believe.
No
Because
doubt.
they damn near do the same thing.
Man, no doubt.
They got a slow sing melody to the beat, and they're rapping. You get what I'm saying? And it's like
Yeah.
they say pain rap, they talking pain and all that. Bone Thugs set that off.
There's
Now
no doubt, right?
we got a minute 30, Con.
Oh, I didn't get to the trap music, man. I'm
Got a minute 30.
gonna say it real fast, man. You asked about the trap music. You
Yeah.
asked about trap is something else. Trap music is nothing but people from down south showing their way that they hustle over the beat. People up here, Philadelphia and New York, we've been rapping trap music. That's all we rap. So they ain't nothing new to us.
Only thing they did was change the rhythm.
They ain't changed nothing. All they did was call
They
it trap.
changed the rhythm because it don't sound like what we do.
T.I. don't sound like what we do because he got an accent. I don't think it's because his producers are doing anything different than the producers up here do. They sample, we sample, they got all their producer style for us. They do little tweaks different here and there. But when he rapping, trap music is him rapping.
Right.
Trap music.
We could read this up, man, but we got 25 seconds. Listen, y'all, appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
It's been fun once again. We love y'all, man. We love y'all. Keep coming in. We back at it Monday, man. We gonna read this up. So this Sheed from To The Point signing off, yo.
Yeah, count out. Holla back. Sound like
All right.